See, everybody come along with me. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. Everybody loves reading with Adam. And we learn so much reading with Adam. Everyone has fun reading with Adam. Fun for everyone. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam.
Hey, assalamu alaikum, Adam. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam. Well, I'm not so good today.
Really? Really? Why is that?
Well, I think my friend gave me some very, very strange advice.
Really? Like
Yeah.
what?
Well, yesterday I was supposed to do some dishes at home.
Yes.
But my friend wanted to come outside and play. So my friend called me and said, let's go and play. And I said, okay. I did not wash the dishes or take out the trash first.
Wow, so you were supposed to do your chores and you didn't do them. Well, did your friend know that you were supposed to do your chores?
Yeah, I do the same chores every day.
Wow, mashallah, that's good that you do the chores every day, but you have to be careful about, advice that people give you. You have to really think for yourself, Sometimes what people tell you, it's good for you to do, but sometimes you know your life better than they know your life. And they give you bad advice, even though they should be giving you good advice.
But it's more fun to go outside. I mean, I wash the dishes and take out the trash every day. Just one day I wanted to go outside and play first, not second. But my mom was not very pleased with me.
Yeah, and I think you have to listen to your mom, right? It's very important, and do what you know that you're supposed to do. It's your responsibility, right? And that's your job. That's Adam's job to do that. So you have to do your job before you play. And for him to give you that advice, and he knew that it was your job, I think it was bad advice. Yeah.
Well, I'm really, really confused. So next time, who should I listen to? My friend or my mom?
Well, maybe this story can help you. Because I would straight away say your mother. However, this story can help you understand, inshallah. Yeah. I was reading this really, really nice story called The Donkey and the Crow, and he had a similar problem. So maybe we can read the story with some of our friends, and we can understand this situation better.
Well, are you giving me advice to listen to the story?
Well, yeah, it's light advice. You can take it or leave it, but I think it's some good advice for you.
Well, you always give me good advice, so I'll listen to the story.
Oh, alhamdulillah. Let's go. Let's go now. Listen to the story and read the story with our friends, inshallah.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Everyone has fun reading with Adam. Fun for everyone. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam.
Alhamdulillah. All praise and thanks belongs to Allah, and may peace and blessings be upon the last messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the prophet of Allah. I am happy today. I'm happy because I have a really good story to share. And what do you think, Adam? I have this story, The Donkey and the Crow, and it's really about, good and bad advice. And really, not following bad advice, not following advice of people who tell you to do bad things. We say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. No, I seek refuge in Allah from the shaitan, Don't follow bad advice. Go the right way and follow good advice. What do you think about this, Adam?
Sounds good.
It sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if people give you bad advice and then they tell you to do something that's wrong, you don't want to listen to them. You just say no.
But how do you know when the advice that someone gives you is bad?
Well, as we grow up, we listen to our mom and our dad and the things that they teach us, you know. Inshallah, our mom and our dad will teach us how to be good people and how not to be bad people. How not to lie, you know, we shouldn't lie, right?
So is this like knowing right from wrong?
Right. And you know, Allah, He really gave us in us something that we know right from wrong, but we still have to study so that we can truly understand. But we know that we shouldn't lie, right? We shouldn't tell a lie, right? And we shouldn't steal things from people, right? Right? And we shouldn't just slap and smack people just for fun.
No.
Yeah, it's a bad idea, right? We already know that stuff already, right? So these things are easy to understand, right? So, and we're going to find out in the story a little bit more. And even when we read stories like this, it can teach us right from wrong. It can teach us what is right and what is wrong. When we read the Quran, right? And we read about the stories from the Prophet and the Sahabas, the companions of the Prophet. Yeah, listen up, yeah. When we read about this and we listen to our mom and our dad, right? And when we read, you know, good stories like this, it's a fiction story, meaning that it's not really true, because here we have a donkey and a crow and they're talking. I don't know if a donkey can talk to a crow. Allah knows best, but I think it's a fiction story, right? So we're going to read this fiction story, and though I know someone wrote this, we can learn a lot from it to teach us right and wrong. So let's read it right now. Okay, let's read it right now without waiting anymore. The Donkey and the Crow. One day, a farmer saw a crow pecking his fruits. The farmer was very angry, and he kicked at the crow, and the crow flew away. The crow saw the farmer patting a donkey on his back. He was being very nice to the donkey. He saw the farmer patting a donkey on his back and giving him food. The crow became jealous of the donkey. The crow came near the donkey and asked him why he was working so hard. He advised the donkey not to obey the orders of the farmer. The donkey allowed the bad advice to affect him, and he followed the advice of the crow. He refused to carry out the farmer's orders. He refused to do his work. The farmer tried hard to make the donkey obey him. He sometimes patted him on his back and gave him food that he liked. And other times he shouted at him. The farmer became fed up with the donkey, so he sold him to a stingy man. The stingy man gave him little food and made him carry heavy loads. He beat him cruelly. And if he didn't move, he would beat him more. The donkey remembered his old owner, who was so nice to him. He was sorry and blamed himself for following the advice of the crow. Now, what do you think about this story? Should the donkey have followed the bad advice of the crow, Adam?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys, have you ever in your life, had someone give you bad advice and you followed it, or maybe you did not follow it? Or what about you? Did this ever happen to you before?
One time I was at my friend's house and we had homework to do. And my friend said we should play all day and do our homework at night. And we ended up playing all day and forgot about our homework. So the next day we said we forgot to do it and we got in trouble.
Wow. So he gave you bad advice, huh? What if you had said, let's play and do our homework, and you said, no, I think we should do our homework now. What do you think he would have done if you told him, you gave him some good advice after he gave you some bad advice? He said, maybe we should do our homework now and then, finish it up and then play later. Do you think he would have done it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to be strong, you know. When people, they give us bad advice and they tell us to do things that we shouldn't do, we should be strong and we should think, what is the best thing for us to do? What would Allah love for us to do? What you know, our parents like for us to do, you know? And we should think like that. You know what I mean, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very important. You know, sometimes in life, when we're growing up or when we're at school, we have our friends, and they might all decide to do something that is not good. It's not good for us, it's not good for them, and it's not good for the world. You know, maybe they'll decide to pick on a kid, or maybe they're all, you know, calling kids, you know, bad names, and we say, okay, we'll do it with them because we want to feel like we're a part of the crowd. We want to be a part of the group. But, you know, sometimes we have to be strong. We don't have to be mean, but we think to ourselves, no, that's not a good idea. And if we're really strong, we say, you know what, guys, maybe that's not a good idea, you know? And we don't follow that bad advice, you know? Maybe they're cheating on a test and you see that they're not getting caught, right? So they say, hey, look, come look at the answers with me. And you say, no, I'm okay, you know? Be strong and be wise and don't follow the ways of all the other kids, you know? You have to think for yourself.
Abdul Salam.
Yeah.
Is this what we call peer pressure?
That's just what it's called. It's called peer pressure. When the kids around you want to do something bad and they try to get you to do something bad, and they say, well, if you don't do this bad thing, you're not cool like us. You know, we know what's up. Look at how we're dressed. We have the latest clothes. You know, we have the latest gadgets, an iPod or whatever. Or now the iPod is actually very old. I should say an iPad. You know, when I was younger, they had an iPod. But, you know, and they said, we're cool, so be like us. And you feel like, okay, I want to be like them. I don't want to be the only one all by myself, right? You know, but sometimes it's good to be the only one if you're doing something good. You know, don't be afraid to be the only one. Like, what if I said, come with me and steal something from the store?
No.
Come with me and let's bother this kid some more.
No.
Well, come with me and let's cheat on this quiz.
No.
Well, come with me and let's beat up these kids.
No.
Well, since you won't do it with you, maybe I'll stop doing it too. Is it a problem if I come pray with you?
No.
And that's what you say, no. See, maybe if you change your way and you're strong, they say, this kid is strong. He's cool. He's not mean. He's not rude. But he says, you know, I'm just going to do the right thing. I'm not afraid not to be like you if you're doing something bad, right? And maybe they will do a good thing that you were doing. And if they do a good thing and you help them do that good thing, Allah is going to reward them for that good thing. And never guess who else is going to reward. Who is else is he going to reward, Adam? Us too.
Oh.
Yeah. If you told me, you know, I said, come on, I know it's time to make salat, Adam, but you know what? I know that there's this really cool new store that I want to go to. And then you said, no, I think that we should make salat. And then we made salat, you know, Allah would give me the reward and he will give you the reward for that.
Now that's really, really cool.
See, now that's cool. You know, in Jannah there'll be cool, you know, gardens and shade under the tree will be, inshallah, very cool for us, you know, if Allah blesses us to go to Jannah. Now, does anyone else have a story when somebody tried to make them do something and you, okay, she has a story. Give her the microphone. Give her the mic. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so what happened?
One of my friends invited me to her birthday party, and I went.
Uh-huh.
I came to the home, and I didn't do my homework.
Really? Wow, so because you spent your time at the birthday party, you didn't do your homework. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Wow, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Well, So had you just said, no, I need to do my homework, that would have been better, huh? It would have been better? This is a good idea, right? So sometimes we don't listen to what other people say. If they give us good advice, we take it. But if they give us bad advice, we say what?
No.
That's right. Remember that. Be strong. So remember, you know, if people give us good advice, things that we know are good, it's good to say, yeah, okay, let's do that. You know, let's go pray. Let's go read the Quran. Let's go give some food to someone who doesn't have it, right? But if someone tells you to do something bad, don't be afraid to say no. You don't have to be mean, right? But I think it's best if you say no to bad things. And that will make you, and maybe it will make them, you know, a better person. Okay? So remember that. And now I have some advice, okay? And if it's good, I want you to do it. But if it's bad, I want you to just not do it, okay? Let's all wave assalamu alaikum to all the kids at home.
So much to see and so much to learn. Everybody wanna take their turn. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. So much to learn and so much to see. Everybody come along with me. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. Open up a book. Everybody loves reading with Adam. And we learn so much. Reading with Adam. Everyone has fun reading with Adam. Fun for everyone. Reading with Adam.